As we've been doing on a regular basis here, we want to take a moment to thank all the people that we're calling angels in our community, the men and women on the front lines of this battle against this horrible virus, the coronavirus. People like Andy Lopez, who works at Christa Spahn Shoreline, and people like Devana Vera Rodriguez and LVN at WellMed in Corpus Christi. And then there's Gracie Quintanilla, who works at Spahn Shoreline Cath Lab. Again, we want to thank you all for the incredible work that you're doing out there on our behalf.